This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Let's talk about the build as we start to set up this WrestleMania match. Your first SmackDown after No Way Out is at the Richmond Coliseum in Richmond, Virginia. You're not on the show that night, but you're wrestling for the fans in attendance in a dark match. You would defeat Mark Henry, Randy Orton, and The Undertaker there in a fatal four-way. The two big things happened on the show that fans actually saw at home. Teddy Long made a match for the following week between you and The Undertaker. And despite the night before, when Randy Orton defeated Rey Mysterio, Teddy Long puts Rey Mysterio in the main event of WrestleMania anyway. Is this a little weird for you to be fresh off of a pay-per-view like this and you're not on the show? Or is it sometimes smart to, make the champion a special attraction?
Well, I don't know what occurred that night. I know that did Randy wrestle Ray that night? You know,
I believe he did. Yeah.
Yeah, I think what they wanted to do was they had a straight baby and a straight heel, and I was more of a tweener. I was making my way back to babyface from heel, and I was getting a lot of momentum. And I think that they wanted to keep me out of the picture and have Ray get some sympathy by Randy getting heat on Ray and beating him. And so I get the whole thing why they didn't want me on the show. And because I would have affected Ray's sympathy or amount of sympathy he would have gotten, because I was starting to turn babyface and I was going to turn into a really strong babyface.
We've talked a lot about your neck issues here on the show. It pops up in the Observer here on April 3rd. That you're going into this WrestleMania with yet another round of neck issues. It's reported here. What's that?
Bad luck. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about what triggered this one. You've told us before, what some of those moments were where something happened. Is this in the No Way Out match that it happened, or is there something else?
Well, it happened, I believe, when I wrestled Mark Henry at the Royal Rumble that year. So it was about a month ahead before the No Way Out match with Undertaker, and I broke 4 vertebrae in my neck, and but I didn't have any disc problems. And if the discs would have slid into my spinal cord or blocked the nerve, and I didn't have use of my arms, I wouldn't have been able to wrestle. But I talked to my doctor. He said, "You just have vertebrae cracked vertebrae, and you can wrestle if you're careful." Of course, I wasn't careful, but the doctor cleared me to wrestle, and I was able to continue to wrestle. But by WrestleMania that year, my neck was almost on the complete mend.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.